As chair of the Education and Culture Committee
for the Montgomery County Council,
Councilmember Craig Rice has always had a deep commitment to education and giving the youth a voice.
I'm part of the ACES program, and it's been a tremendous benefit to me.
He started the Councilmember for a Day Challenge in 2016 as a way to create a platform for Montgomery County Public School students to share their thoughts and engage with local government.
So the Councilmember for a Day Challenge was something that was inspired by seeing our teen town halls.
My name is Jacqueline. I'm from Blair.
I go to Roberto Clemente Middle School.
And seeing the voices of our teens come into the county council and talk about issues that were important to them.
How are you planning to deal with bullying?
if you know someone who's being bullied and you go to an administrator or you go to a teacher and they don't listen to you, you have the power and the voice, and if they're not doing it, then you come to us and let me know.
And I thought to myself that we needed to provide an even greater opportunity besides that one day, to where individuals could talk about issues that they care about, and also to continue to inspire those who didn't ever have a chance to come to these teen town halls to have their voices heard as well.
And for the last 6 years, the program has had many entries on issues ranging from affordable housing, gender equality, mental health, eating disorders, and much more. With last year's expansion to the challenge to include voices, virtual, online, innovative, and civically engaged storytelling experience, students have had the opportunity to work with a mentor as they learn to produce a short video from start to finish.
When we enacted Voices and changed the Councilmember for a Day program, it really turned things on its head, because it really was not just an opportunity to have your voices heard, but to actually make sure that it was seen and felt. Being able to create these videos that encapsulated all of the imagery of an issue, in addition to the words and feelings, were something that really transformed the empowerment of these individuals. It took their advocacy level to a much higher state in terms of being able to broadcast this truly to the entire world.
And everyone congratulating me and telling me how my video inspired them made me feel really good.
About why these issues are so important to them through this next level of the Councilmember for a Day program.
This year's submissions touched on a wide range of topics, but there was a common thread.
This year's common thread of affordable housing is one that is ripe on everyone's mind coming out of the pandemic.
Hi, my name is Malika Wandi.
This year's winner, Malika Wandi, a student at Blair High School, produced an inspirational video on the lack of affordable housing in our community.
It's because it's something that relates to me. That is something that is very close to heart and that I am passionate about, especially me and my mother. I've been through the struggles with her about trying to find homes, going to different real estate agents.
Here's a house that I would love to live in, just enough for me and my mom.
And it just the whole entire process of the housing market. It's been a little difficult for our family, so affordable housing is something that I'm very passionate about, and that's why I had chose it for this program.
The houses behind me are close to $1 million.
With Councilmember Rice, I hope to make a change. I want to demand affordable housing, not just for me, but for people all over the world. I do love to see others happy, and I feel that politics is something that I could see myself in the future and that I hope to pursue.
Although I'm just a teen, I know that our voices make a difference. I'm just one person, you are just one person. And all it takes is one step, day by day, to make a change. I'm Malika Wandi, signing off for now.
Thank you guys so much. I'm so excited for this, by the way.
The Councilmember for a Day program opens many doors for students.
I was really surprised at how interested I got into this debate over septic versus sewage.
Most of the areas that we're talking about prefer septic over sewer.
Because it's not something that would regularly interest me. I even got the chance to share one of my personal experiences with my grandparents.
I'm just surprised that we haven't done that yet, because my family's from Newport, Arkansas. Like there's like 15,000 in the whole area, you know? So the idea that they've already done that kind of shocked me a little bit.
That was great to share. Thank you very much, Ms. Johnson.
Can you come back every week, please? Yeah.
It not only teaches them about civic engagement and public policy, but also about leadership.
We want to see folks succeed. We want to address the issues that are important.
Just basically telling me what everybody was talking about, because there was a lot of statistics and numbers flying around. He just wanted to make sure that I wasn't lost.
But that can only happen with participation and involvement. We are inspiring young leaders. But you don't have to be in elected office to be a leader. All you have to do is make sure that you lift up your voice and you speak about something that you care about. That's what being a leader is. And that's what we're inspiring through this Councilmember for a Day program. And that's what I've seen from every single one of our winners up to this point.
As he closes out his last Councilmember for a Day on the council, Councilmember Rice hopes to see the program expand beyond Montgomery County and other jurisdictions in the state of Maryland and nationwide so that students can have an avenue to engage with their local government.
The reality is, if we are going to tackle the issues that are so important to us, it is going to be all hands on deck.
Look, we as a collective body on the council just don't feel that that's the right thing for us to do or the right direction. And that's how government works.
And think that if we're not preparing a bench to prepare for our future, we're going to be in trouble. We see that now with climate change. We see that now with political and racial unrest in our communities.
What do we want, justice? When do we want it?
We see it in divides across this country. We've got to bring people together. And the way to do that is by getting people involved and engaged and having conversations all at one table, talking about how we can make a better community, a better society. It starts one person at a time.
Your voice is incredibly important and government needs to listen.
Each person sitting down and talking about their own shared experience and why it's important to them. That's the Councilmember for a Day program at its core. It really truly is about just making sure that everyone knows your voice matters.